We live in the province of Mantua, and this is the Falconara farm, a family business run by my brother and one employee. We have 150 milking cows, and the milk is used for the production of grana padano. On the farm, I'm responsible for the animals, so I am the one who uses SMARTBOW more. I use it for heat detection, for the rumination monitoring, which helps me understand if a cow is not well, and of course also the localization function, which saves me several hours of work, because it tells me quickly where to find each animal. I chose SMARTBOW due to the fact that I had very specific animal management needs, such as detection of heat, rumination and localization. After evaluating different possible solutions, we opted for this technology because it is the one that gives us the greatest efficiency in the management of the herd. Before the purchase of the SMARTBOW, we checked the animals visually, so we had to be on the farm to assess their condition and behavior, if they were in heat or if they were not well. After the purchase of SMARTBOW, the management and above all the analysis of the animal is provided to me through the information on the system, and therefore I no longer need to be constantly on the farm 24 hours a day. If an animal is not well, I get a warning alert immediately. If a cow is in heat, as often happens in the night, I get an alarm, and this means I do not miss the heat and have an instant assessment of the health status of the animal. Localization is fundamental for the identification of a cow whose health status needs to be assessed. If I receive an alert to indicate that an animal is not well, the system also tells me where she is, and so I can go directly to check. Before I would lose a quarter of an hour just to find where the cow was. The function that led to improved management and also quality of life was rumination monitoring. This function allowed us to have an instant evaluation of the animal's health status. I no longer have to see if an animal is not well by looking inside the shed, but the system now tells me if the animal is not well. For example, I received the notification that the cow was not ruminating. I went to check, I isolated it, I took care of it, and the next day it was back to normal. I had thought the installation of SMARTBOW would be incredibly complex and intrusive. In reality, it turned out to be simple. A team of guys came into the company that took care of the whole installation in 3 days, with no interference to my daily routine. The support from the SMARTBOW technicians was really efficient, with excellent availability. They have always been very, very, very good with me. Anyone who uses this system can no longer do without it. At the beginning, I was a bit hesitant and doubtful. Then I finally had to change my mind, because it works really well. It also allowed me to be more calm with regards to the management of animals. I'm not worried, I know where the cows are, I'm less tense, and more relaxed at work. This means that I have more time for myself. I know when and if I can afford a work break. And I do not necessarily have to be constantly present in the sheds. I think and hope that my business will become a mix of welfare and automation in the next 10 years. A farm that is able to manage the herd with automation will be able to optimize productivity and welfare at a structural and management level. With things as they are today, the evaluation of a purchase is strictly a management decision. You must decide whether to progress with the times or not.